Alright, Inferno Pools. There goes
Very
Terran.
interesting map.
Yeah. Good map to do any type of cheese or hidden play.
Indeed.
Big 4-player map.
Indeed,
Wanna introduce him?
Alright, so sitting in the bottom right hand position of the screen, as a Zerg player, we have from team composition, Afracanis.
Be from Africa?
Could be. That'd be pretty cool if you ask me.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then sitting in the top left hand corner of the screen, playing as the Terran player from Team Confederation, it is Remo.
Alright, so we see the Zerg is going to scout the west.
Indeed, he's going to send that Overlord to the or to the left first, and he's probably going to send the next one. As I see the rally queue already heading up there, and either way, he will not know, or either way, he will not scout Remo since it's in the opposite corner. So, as a Zerg player, Voper, what do you like to do on this map?
Well, this map you could do anything really. You could do hidden play, you could do Niduses, you could do I don't know, I'd go for fast hatch. I always do economy play. I never really do anything too cheesy, but this map you can get gold base. So for Zerg, it's pretty easy. What I like to do is scout to see where they are. So if he's at the top left like he is now, get the bottom gold, and you just see where you'll get the gold for your third. Maybe get some fast slings, and maybe go to Muta, Nidus. Either one can be good for map control. Get in far away because the map distance is pretty far. But
I can agree there.
See what the Terran goes for. He's going for a quick command center, so.
Oh, but it doesn't look like he's gonna do anything too cheesy. Gonna work on the economy first. Wants to play safe more than aggressive, which is really respectable.
Yeah, and Zerg is going for a fast gas. He's not gonna go gasless or anything, so he's not planning on getting triple hatch really fast. He's probably gonna get some speed lanes just for the safety of this big map.
Indeed, it looks like speed will, or he'll have enough gas for when the spawning pool is finished to get speed right away. There will be no downtime. And it looks like this SCV is going to see what's up. He sees that the extractor is done before the spawning pool. So he might think a little bit greedy or a little bit safe. It depends what mindset you're having at the time.
And the Terran's going to know everything. He has a scout out. The Zerg still, I don't think he's scouted.
No, let's take a look at his vision real fast. All he has is those two overlords now just approaching the bases. He'll see nothing from both and realize that he's in the far opposite corner.
Yeah,
we do have
the link speed.
Yep, there's the link speed, and on the Terran side we do have Reaper in production, so he will be there in a good another 45 seconds to a minute. But the queens should be ready to go, so he'll be just there for scouting.
Exactly.
4 lings ready to go. We'll see if I was a Zerg player, I would send 2 lings to each Zelnaga tower for map vision. It's always great to have one, and don't see why not. 1 Zerg or 50 minerals for lots of vision is well worth it if you ask me, especially when your opponent's in the opposite corner.
Definitely, you'll be able to see to the left if they're going to send units to the left or the right, and if they send banshees through the middle, you can see that as well. So it's pretty good.
But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. He sees the Reapers approaching, or is anticipating it, so he's just going to send the Zerglings there for protection. But no matter what, the Queen is there, or the Queen will be there relatively soon, and we'll buy time. Speed is also just finished.
Get that excessive mineral take.
Indeed.
Bunch of orbital commands.
The meals are always great to have. They mine a little bit faster than the SCVs, which gives a nice increase to mineral intake.
That Reaper was just checking the gold, make sure Zerg wasn't going for that early gold.
Yep.
Third.
And then it looks like the Terran player is now walling off all at once. Doesn't want any cheesy things happening. Bunker, or not, excuse me. Supply depot, supply depot, bunker, and then supply depot. Pretty standard. Get 4 Marines in there and just end your day.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going through some roaches from the Zerg and Hellions from the.
Also with double
bear.
Evo.
Ooh, double Evo as well. So it looks like he's going into 2 Hellions, maybe get 4 or 6 Hellions, and then switch into Bio, maybe?
Bio with probably Widow Mines. Pretty standard. With roaches coming out, if he gets Marauders or Marines, maybe a Marauder or 2 in there, he should be able to hold it off just fine. Sim's also getting researched, so he shouldn't have a problem holding it. If he doesn't early an attack. Now we do see from the Zerg player, he's spreading creep really nicely. He's got the 1 queen there for pure creep production, and he's going to have great map vision later in the game.
His link just missed those Hellions.
Ooh.
Just missed them going over. If he had that at the Watchtower a little bit earlier, he would have got a score Hellions right there.
But he now knows of it because of the creep, so... Here go the Hellions, attacking the creep gamers. Want to see the Marine.
And Terran knows now, he's confused. He keeps going back to that 3rd, and he's like, alright, you should have 3rd by now. And units. So he's pretty confused.
Well, here come the roaches. Drone's gonna run away, but now he sees the roaches. The village is supporting them.
So speed coming up?
4 Hellions lost, not a biggie. They became a scout. 2 Widow Mines being borrowed right there as the bunker supply depot wall. Go for roaches to decide to come up the ramp, so let's get blasted right away, and should hopefully defend, or hopefully help defend the push that will eventually come.
Yeah, and splash damage always does damage to even roaches.
Indeed.
Throw them away even quicker.
We have the Terran player dropping double E, our engineering bay, and 3 more bunkers. Still, we had a total of 3, 6, 9 bunkers.
So it looks like a Marine
push comes.
Yeah, Marine stim time and push with what am I?
Indeed. 1 Marauder there, so we will have a couple out at the time. We do have combat shield being researched, and we also have shell, but I think he'll be able to push with push while those are just finishing up. And at the same time, we do have a small roach forest sitting in the middle of the map, approaching the Terran player. Won't be able to do much. The Terran's well prepared for what's ever going to happen.
So the Zerg hasn't sent his Overlord that's been outside up to the west. He hasn't sent that in the scout yet.
We do have a medevac heading to the Zerg player. The Overlord was able to catch it. We'll see if the Zerg player properly defends against it, or does anything to defend against it. And right now, he's taking 2 more bases, 1 at the gold, and then 1 right to the right of the base. So the Zerg player will be on 4 bases in a matter of a couple seconds, while the Terran player will be on 3, just dropping it right now.
It's great to capitalize on having gold bases. Not every map has a gold base, so great to take advantage of it, and especially if you're Zerg. Hatcheries are only 300 mineral.
Indeed.
And this,
the more hatcheries, the more units.
Yeah, need those anyway. And the medevac was spotted twice by both Overlords, so the path is constructed perfectly. Zerg should definitely be ready for this.
Yep, he's setting Zerglings over there to stop it. Looks like those Zerglings are going to fall, but at the same time we have a negation. All these Zerglings against 3 4 Windmine Marauders and Marines with the spin. That looks like...
yeah, that Zerg was distracted from that drop, so took advantage of that. Sent his Marines in to that push.
It did a great job. Too bad there's no medevacs here yet to heal up everybody, but looks like there are some on the way to give that extra healing power for stim.
Great, it was clearing up the 3 too, because that's just all the things together, which makes it almost impossible for these Zerg to hold on with the Marines. They just fight bandits all day, so you can't really Hold on in here.
Indeed, we have now a train of marine units, or sorry, Terran units crossing the field and map. Going into the Zerg player base, but the Zerg can't do anything. Marauders taking all the damage, Marines dishing the damage, and then slowly pushing up the fortified support. Banelings being made, but there's not much that he can do. Once the Banelings finally try to reach the Terran army, he'll split and kill them off right away.
It's in Marines, and he's got third base and dropping.
Indeed.
User joined your channel.
All the Zerglings, Banelings were easily cleaned up, and the Zerg player GG right out after losing everything, knowing that there's not much he can do with the rain of Terran units flying down to his base.
Well, that was a good Marine stim timing push from the Terran, and the Zerg lost his timing because he went for a Roach, which is, I don't know, on this map, it's so far unless you're going to do a Nidus to send your Roaches.
Yeah, if the opponent was right to the left side of, the Terran was to the left side of the Zerg player, it would have worked better. But he was so far away, and there's just, he can't send reinforcements that quickly like the Terran can.
Yeah, and he had to switch into Linbane, and Linus was a little late as well. So, good job from Confederation's Remo, taking the game over Composites Afracanis.
Indeed. So GG to both players, and thank you.
Yeah, GG.